In the unforgiving wilderness, the grizzly bear is more than just a top predator. It is the living embodiment of strength, resilience, and strategic survival. Standing up to 2.4 meters tall and weighing around 360 kilograms, this massive animal can reach speeds of 56 kilometers per hour, making it one of the most powerful and agile hunters in the wild. But its power doesn't lie only in brute strength or sharp claws. It lies in its unmatched instincts and calculated behavior. With a sense of smell up to 2,000 times stronger than that of a human, the grizzly can detect food from kilometers away. It doesn't hunt blindly. Every movement is deliberate, patient, and precise. Whether it's navigating dense forests or frozen plains, the grizzly doesn't just survive, it dominates. This apex predator knows how to use terrain, timing, and instinct to its advantage. The grizzly bear is not just another wild animal. It is a true symbol of nature's raw force and enduring spirit. When mating season arrives, male grizzly bears enter fierce competitions to win the right to reproduce. These battles are not just displays of raw strength, but also tests of endurance, strategy, and dominance. With their towering size and powerful swipes, they assert authority while using every advantage. From their 10 centimeters claws to thunderous roars that echo through the forest. However, true survival doesn't always require violence. Surprisingly, up to 80% of territorial disputes are resolved without bloodshed. Grizzlies often rely on powerful body language, rising on hind legs, intense eye contact, and deep growls, to communicate dominance and avoid direct confrontation. In this primal code of the wild, respect is earned through presence, not just power. The moose, standing over 2 meters tall and weighing up to 700 kilograms, is the largest member of the deer family. On land, these giants are far from defenseless. A mother moose protecting her calf can deliver a devastating kick with up to 1,000 psi of force, enough to make even a powerful grizzly think twice. In fact, many land encounters end quickly, with the bear choosing to retreat rather than risk serious injury. However, the battlefield shifts dramatically in the water. Moose are strong swimmers, but the currents and reduced mobility make them vulnerable. This is where the grizzly turns the tide in its favor. Silently entering the river, it closes the gap and uses its superior strength to exhaust and overpower the moose. With patience and precision, the bear drags its prey onto the shore to feed. These confrontations reveal more than just brute force. They show the grizzly's keen sense of timing and awareness of terrain. Whether yielding to power on land or asserting dominance in water, the grizzly adapts, survives, and prevails. Gray wolves are known for their intelligence and teamwork, often hunting in coordinated packs of 6 to 12 individuals. When facing a bear, they rarely charge head-on. Instead, they circle, harass, and use vocal signals to disorient their opponent, an effective strategy for many predators. But when the adversary is a full-grown grizzly, the balance shifts. Despite being outnumbered, the grizzly's immense size, strength, and lethal 10 centimeters claws give it a commanding edge. One well-timed swipe can take down a wolf instantly. In most confrontations, the wolves test the bear's resolve, but if it stands firm, they often retreat. These encounters highlight a key truth of the wild: strategy and numbers help, but when primal power refuses to back down, even the smartest hunters must yield. Mountain lions, or cougars, may lack the size of a grizzly, but they more than make up for it with speed, agility, and sharp instincts. When defending their cubs or territory, these solitary predators rely on stealth and surprise. They strike swiftly from hidden positions, using rocky cliffs or dense forests to their advantage, then retreat just as fast. Rather than engage in drawn-out battles, cougars favor quick, decisive action. Their strategy is clear: avoid unnecessary risk, protect what matters, and live to fight another day. In the vast wilderness of North America, not all creatures confront danger the same way. Black bears, smaller and more agile than grizzlies, rely on speed and tree climbing to avoid deadly encounters. When a grizzly is near, a black bear's instinct is clear: run fast, up to 30 miles per hour, or climb high. These tactics minimize confrontation and preserve precious energy. But bison, some of the continent's most powerful herbivores, take a very different approach. When a grizzly tries to separate a calf from the herd, it immediately faces fierce resistance. Adult bison form protective circles around their young, using size, numbers, and raw strength as their defense. A charging bison can outweigh a bear, and when acting as a unified herd, their collective power is overwhelming. Even a fearsome predator like the grizzly thinks twice when facing such coordinated defense. These intense encounters remind us that in the wild, strength isn't just about size or claws. It's also about unity, instinct, and the will to survive. Grizzly bears are not just powerful predators. They are elite hunters with extraordinary intelligence and precision. One of the most impressive displays of their skill comes during salmon spawning season. As millions of salmon fight their way upstream to reproduce, grizzlies position themselves at just the right spot along waterfalls or riverbanks. Some individuals become so experienced that they can snatch salmon midair with a single swipe, a move that requires not just power, but flawless reflexes and anticipation. They know exactly when to strike without wasting energy. In the wild, few are more fearless than a grizzly mother. It becomes a living shield for its cubs, ready to face wolves, lynxes, and even larger male bears who may threaten its young. Its instincts sharpen, its courage intensifies, and its presence becomes a wall of protection. The first year of life is the most dangerous for bear cubs, but those born to experienced mothers have a much higher chance of survival. These grizzly mothers know where to find food, how to avoid danger, and when to stand their ground. In its care, survival isn't just possible, it's fiercely defended. If you loved this wild adventure, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling wildlife stories.